Doctor! I need your assistance.
What troubles you, Miss Birmingham?
I've been suffering all my life.
Jesus, she's got the brown eyes.
Hello, my ghoulies and my ghouls, or shall I say, fellow eyeball holders. Do you also suffer from the brown eyes like me? Do you look into the mirror and just wish that the doctor can drill into your cornea's piercing, striking color of blue? Well, now you can, and apparently it's a 5-star experience.
The experience was wonderful all the way through, from beginning to end. A day after, I feel fine.
Do you feel fine?
Really a thrilling experience.
Color Eyes is an eye color procedure that is taking over TikTok and changing people's lives and their eyes.
Your new honey gold eyes.
Risks include light sensitivity and scratchiness.
Holy wow, that's awesome. How you feeling seeing yourself for the first time like this? Do you like it?
I'm all for people doing what they want with their bodies, but the top commenter just posted this picture in comparison, and I have to agree, I see the similarities. But you know what? He likes it, and we all can tell because of how many times he says that this is awesome.
It's awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Are you sure it's awesome?
Is this permanent?
Yeah. It is. It's just a little frightening that I, someone who did not get the surgery, knows that it's permanent, and you, someone who already got the surgery, doesn't know that it's permanent.
Everything is worth it. Love it.
The man behind the camera who is also performing these surgeries, or how he describes it, life-changing and hassless procedure, and are clearly happy with the results.
This is the color she wanted. That's it.
Quick, now jump around and clap and act like you're happy with it. While I shove this camera in your face. Anyway, he kind of freaks me out, and you guys haven't even seen what he looks like yet. We'll get to that later. Right now, I want to just focus on the voice and the eyeballs. One, not only does he interview patients and smash the cameras in their face, but he gives that casting couch type vibe. I've noticed that a lot of older people that do TikTok, especially in the corporate or like interviewee type spaces, and it's a surgery or a dentist type thing, it always gives the casting couch type vibe, and it always freaks me out.
Oh, we're doing the TikTok.
Well, what's your name?
Kristen
Kristen what?
Whitman.
Whitman?
Yes,
And you came from Florida?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Did you bring me some teeth to fix?
I did bring you some teeth.
Oh, you still got some Invisalign dots on them?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know if it's because they're older, I'm not too sure, but it always just gives the vibe. And he asks, what do you think your friends and family think about you doing this? You know, for the first time, a little pop in that cherry.
What color are you getting?
Evergreen.
What are your friends and family thinking?
And then the way that he has to instantly break out the camera and shove the camera in their face and obviously look very happy with the permanent results. And then he always has something weird to say.
Every day you're gonna wake up and see your new eyes.
You know, I think, judging by their booming with excitement facial expressions, that they know that they will have to look at themselves in the mirror like that for the rest of their lives. So the procedure is called keratopigmentation. Keratopigmentation. We're gonna go with that one, where pigment is injected into the cornea. You know that clear little window on the front of your eyeball? That thing right there. It was designed to help people with corneal scarring or vision problems by masking irregularities and improving appearance or light sensitivity. But now, the same technique is being used cosmetically to turn brown, poopy eyes into beautiful, bright blue, green, yellow, or gray eyes. And the surgeon that's behind all of this that is changing people's lives is Brian Boxer Watchler, MD. And look, I'm not here to talk about anyone's looks while we talk about their looks, and I'm not saying he's ugly. I'm just imagining this face above the patient, blessing them with their new eyes while he smiles just like that, drilling away. And this whole thing is his specialty. You want blue eyes, you go to Dr. Brian Boxler Watchler, MD. And he will gladly cut open those corneas and give you what you want. You know, like some beautiful blue eyes, just like Tyrone did.
Hi Tyrone.
Good morning. I'm very excited.
What color are you getting?
Riviera Blue.
Riviera Blue, here we come. One eye's done.
Risks include light sensitivity and scratchiness.
How you feeling?
Good. Like I said, the worst part was probably just the leaning back.
See, now doesn't that bring you guys comfort? The worst part is just leaning back. Everything else is smooth sailing, and then excitement when you get to see your new eyes for the first time.
Jesus. Wow, that's amazing.
And just like the others, you know he thinks it's amazing because he keeps saying how amazing it is.
That is amazing.
I know you guys are saying your opinions in the comment section, and please do, but our opinions do not matter. We are just people of the internet, you know, a bunch of internet walkers. The real person's opinion that matters is his wife.
God, they look amazing.
She's just a supportive girly.
I love it.
Okay, I'm glad you love it.
I love it.
Great, we get it. We're all ecstatic that you don't like it. You absolutely adore it.
Looks phenomenal. It's like natural and just how quick, and it looks phenomenal.
You are really selling it. You're doing great, girl.
I'm like stunned how natural and amazing it looks.
You know what? I think Tyrone just really wanted to match his wifey. Like, it's kind of cute. Instead of $30 matching outfits from Amazon, they have matching eyes for only $12,000 a pop. Tyrone just one-upped you husbands. Matching outfits? Psh, how about matching eyeballs? You know what? I didn't expect his name to be Tyrone though. And I know what people are thinking, and so am I. He changed his eyeballs. I think that he would also change his name to something that he likes more.
You know what name I've always wanted? Tyrone.
People are paying a pretty penny, thousands of dollars to swap out their normal, gross, unfun brown eyes for blue. Because somewhere along this line, blue eyes became just the prime upgrade, the prime eyeball color, the most wanted look. It's like the beauty standard, especially in America. You think you're better than me because you have blue eyes?
Whoa, what the?
But also in other countries. In a lot of Asian countries, that European look has been trending for years. I mean, we're talking millions are wearing colored contacts to achieve it. Hazel, gray, icy blue, all chasing the same aesthetic that started as a Western beauty ideal. Places like Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Thailand, colored contacts are extremely popular. They're really not even an accessory anymore. It's something that they wear all the time. Some reports saying that up to 40% of young women in Singapore wear them as a regular part of their day. It adds to that cute aesthetic. You really want your eyes to pop like a porcelain doll that belongs on your grandma's shelf, staring into your soul, slightly judging your disgusting brown eyes. The trend obviously didn't start with surgery. It's never that dramatic. It started with contacts and selfies and idol culture, like K-pop stars and J-drama actors all really like to wear those colored contacts. I mean, it does make their eyes pop out even more, and it makes them even more special. How many Asian people do you see that is born with icy blue eyes?
This is an auto filter. I got blue contact lenses and wow, I look so different.
This fantasy of softer, lighter, and more mysterious eyes became a full-blown money-making industry, from circle lenses that make your irises look bigger and doll-like.
Okay, do you guys see the difference? This one literally makes my eyes twinkle and sparkle. This is my eye without contact lenses. I don't know why it took me so long to discover colored contacts. I think because every colored contact actually that I've tried has made me look like kind of scary looking, honestly.
To iris implants, which Dr. Brian Baxler-Watchler, MD, is totally against.
For the first time ever, I have a confession to make about changing the color of people's eyes. Changing your eye color with cosmetic implants like this can cause serious damage to your iris and the cornea too. Tiny's daughter Zonique had these and discussed her regrets. That's why I would never perform these implants, because of the high complication rate.
And now permanent eye color change surgery, which Dr. Brian Baxler-Watchler is not totally against.
I only perform colorized keratopigmentation, which is a cornea procedure, not an implant.
And now it is blowing up on TikTok. People really want this aesthetic look, and Brian Baxler-Watchler is giving it to us. From brown to new olive green, and he is stoked.
How was it when you looked at your eyes for the first time in the mirror?
It's better than I expected.
What did he expect? And where are your standards for this before you let this man slice into your eye?
How does your wife feel about your new eyes?
Same way. He says it's better than expected.
Yikes. I do have one question though. Have you guys heard of colored contacts perhaps? You could go to your local eye doctor, get some fitted colored contacts, and then you would see exactly how they would look, you know, before you permanently change your eyeballs. Because all these surgeries look like they called up gothics, ordered some colored contacts, zombie theme. It's a little unnerving, and I am someone who absolutely loves colored contacts and spooky shit.
Normal. Everything is normal. Something different, that's only. That's it.
Well, if you say so, I guess. I think that's exactly what people are gonna say as he walks down the street. He's just a normal guy with normal eyes doing normal guy things. That's what I would say. Yellow rings called Arcus Sinalis. Oh, now that's some vampire shit.
I feel great.
And you know what? You look great. Please don't bite my neck! He really does look like a vamp though, right? I mean, slick back this man's hair, give him an all black suit, tell him to open those eyeballs very wide, and this man's got a permanent Halloween costume. Right on time, brother. Unfortunately, he is not a vampire though, and I know this because the doctor gave him a mirror to look at his reflection and he does show up. But I do think this surgery kind of morphs people into something because the way this man stares at himself in the mirror and gives the most sinister sly laugh. So the surgeon calls this procedure minimally invasive, which to me is hilarious because if you have to say don't blink while I tattoo your eyeballs, that's pretty invasive in my book. The surgery takes up to about 20 minutes per eye depending on what color you're gonna get, how dark your eyes are. It costs thousands of dollars, but apparently it's very life-changing, which is true because losing your vision would definitely change your life a lot. But if you go to Dr. Brian Boxer Watchler, MD, he can do it in as little as 15 minutes.
Getting ready to do the laser on the first eye. This will be really easy.
The colorized procedure is about 15 to 20 minutes per eye.
And just like that, within 30 minutes, you too can freak out all the little kids even after Halloween.
Yesterday, I had my eye color changed.
Michelle, don't do it. You've seen enough chaos for one day. The comments are not your ministry. We know they are just going to drag this woman back to the grave.
2 seconds later.
I mean, are they wrong? But don't worry, she knows exactly what she's doing because she is a doctor, so she's... You know what, I don't know where I'm going with this, but Dr. Brian Watchler, MD, wanted us to make sure that we knew that.
And you're a physician yourself, so...
I am a physician, yes.
So you know all about the inside information on medical procedures.
Well, I don't know about you, but that's the only convincing I needed. Medical professionals never do questionable things, ever. They are completely trustworthy.
It was an amazing experience.
They are completely mentally stable and here to deliver the truth to the people.
It was the most comprehensive exam I've ever had.
And make everyone who's feeling uneasy about a procedure, like slicing open your corneas to tattoo some pigment into them, very comfortable and safe.
Very excited. I have no pain. It wasn't a painful procedure.
What do you say we go over the risks?
Let's do this, shall we?
Now, Dr. Brian Watchler is very nice. He makes sure to tell you 2 of the risks in each video as he, drills into the client's eyeballs, making all their I want to cosplay as a vampire for the rest of my life dreams come true.
Risks include light sensitivity and scratchiness.
But he doesn't talk about the 9 other risks that could happen through this procedure that he promotes all over his TikTok, that he himself says is life-changing, which I agree with.
Yeah, those are perfect. I'm very happy with those. They said they're perfect. I'm really happy with them.
If you're thinking of also becoming one of his lucky patients who are very happy with the results, then we just need to look over what could happen so you don't end up like the ones asking if it's permanent after you get it done.
Is this permanent?
One of the things that could happen after your procedure is corneal damage. The cornea is extremely delicate. Injecting or implanting pigment can cause mechanical trauma. So this might lead to some corneal haze, scarring, or, distort your vision, or even blind you permanently. Another thing that can happen very easily is infection. When the cornea is breached, bacteria can seep into your eyes and cause an infection, also known as keratitis. Keratitis? I'm not too sure, but it's inflammation of the cornea, which can also lead to something more severe called
endophthalmitis,
which can lead to blindness.
Is this permanent?
Yeah, it is, but at least you could cosplay Stevie Wonder for the rest of your life. So the pigment can trigger immune reactions or chronic inflammatory responses that causes pain, redness, tearing, and light sensitivity. Not light sensitivity, like light in your eye kind of sensitivity, from the sun that comes up every day. Some patients experience recurrent corneal erosion, pigment migration, or fading. Those piercing blue eyes you paid about $12,000 for that makes you look like a skinwalker in video games? Well, the implanted dye may shift position over time or leak into other layers of the eye, causing an uneven color. color, a lot of patchiness, or further damage, like blindness. Even without blindness, you can get irregularities like blurred vision, halo effect, double vision. Your corneas can start thinning. That's something that happens if your surgeon isn't skilled enough and has an improper technique, or maybe he's just a little busy being focused on something else, like getting the perfect camera angle for his TikTok. But don't worry, if your corneas are thinning and going away, there is another surgery for that where you can get a cornea transplant. And to be fair, I think anyone who gets this surgery probably loves doing surgery. But let's just say you get the surgery and you don't like it. You want to reverse it. So you can do that. People get their tattoos removed all the time. It's very hard, time consuming, and painful, and it's very similar just with your eyes. But if you want to remove it, you can do that with a laser, but it's also important to know that this also comes with more risks. See, the contacts aren't sounding all that bad, right? But according to all of this man's clients, it's all worth it once you get your new set of eyes, and the client is so happy and not scary to look at all.
It happened very quickly. No pain, no discomfort during the entire procedure.
So Dr. Brian Boxler Watchler, MD, is a TikTok doctor. At least that's how I categorize him. He's always talking to the camera.
Really exciting. He's gonna see his new blue eyes for the first time.
He's giving how to avoid germ tips. He's doing what I eat in a day videos.
This is how I lunch. Always keep my lunch in my fridge.
He's doing the cap and no cap challenge. For the losers in the chat who don't know the hip cool lingo, cap means you're lying. No cap means you're not lying. And lastly, he's doing the ultimate TikTok thing, dancing.
Vision crystal frosted, like winter's clutch, everything is yours, cobalt in the touch. No normal eyes, only blue, that's the hue.
So I'm curious to know, what are the non-TikToking doctors and plastic surgeons thinking about this whole eye procedure?
Eye color changing surgeries are trending right now. I saw it all over TikTok.
She's shaking her head.
But there's a warning for anyone looking into this, Dr. Jen. Don't.
Aw, but the TikTok doctor who dances says it's life-changing.
Anyone who is a credible and credentialed healthcare professional really gets upset, as do I, when these social media trends, which are not based in medicine, fact, science, or public health, take off.
I'm starting to think that you're hinting that Dr. Brian Boxler Watchler isn't a credible doctor. What are you gonna tell me next? That she wasn't a real doctor either?
Very excited. I have no pain.
And that she's just really addicted to plastic surgery? Anyway, the people that are saying are the real doctors really are not going for this whole eye-changing thing.
There are procedures for people who are born without certain pigmentation in their iris. That is different. That is a medically indicated procedure. This is not.
They are warning against it.
Do not fall prey to this trend on social media. It's not a good idea.
Liar. You just don't want me to be beautiful.
This is just ridiculous.
She's a hater. Is Tamika Tiny Harris ridiculous for getting her eyes changed? I think it looks quite natural. Tamika Tiny Harris first made her name as a member of the R&B group Escape. I listen to Escape all the time. I didn't even know that. I just know her as the lady that got a lot of plastic surgery. To be fair, she does look a little different. I don't think I recognized her. She later became widely known as the wife of rapper T.I. Over the years, she's also became a reality TV staple and a public figure with a strong presence in the beauty and style world, mostly because the transformation got pretty weird. But it doesn't matter. Tiny had a goal and she was going to complete it in Africa.
You traveled to Africa last year.
I did.
And you changed your eye color to gray. Now, I want to know, what made you want to do that, and how does your family feel about that?
I mean, I do crazy things sometimes.
Yeah, she traveled all the way to Africa for those big old beautiful eyes, and everyone thought she was crazy. Well, now who's laughing? Because people on TikTok are doing exactly what Tiny did, but in America. And even though she's tiny, she's living her best big life, dancing in a hair salon, pretending she's eating food from a bowl.
Oh, normal eyes, only blue, that's the hue.
She's just out here with her blue eyes, with her girls from her old singing group.
Hey, what's up? We're Escape. And y'all know it's ladies' night.
With her BBL hip that looks like it shifted down and it's almost hitting the floor. Well, we have truly entered into our Frankenstein phase of aesthetics. And you know what? I love the spooks. I love cosplay, so I guess I love it too. Oh God, please don't eat my neck! But trust me, it gets worse. Because in my next video, I found people modifying their faces by themselves. They are DIYing aesthetic procedures in hopes to save a quick buck. But not their face, apparently. Hit that subscribe button for that, and if your corneas are just tingling, maybe itching, from anticipation, well, Well, don't worry, we have so many videos on this channel. We just dipped our toes into the Ozempic cult, pricking themselves to get thinner and thinner until they wither away. And they want you to do it too. That's gonna be linked up here in the description and in the pinned comment, so let's go. Let's get deep. Some of y'all are saying let's get thin, like the Ozempic influencers. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys.
Tonight's the night.